Hello everyone, my name is Zailaid Aamir and today we will talk with Sesame AI Miles on the topic Thank you, the origin and the power of greeting. So let's begin.
Hey, what's good?
Hello Miles, how are you?
I'm chilling, just vibing. How's everything going with you?
I'm also fine.
Glad to hear it. What's on your
So
mind today?
today we'll talk about the word thank you, the power and origin of greeting.
Oh, diving into the gratitude vibes today. I dig it. Where do you want to start? We talking about where thank you actually came from or why it hits different when someone actually means it?
Yes, firstly, tell me what does the phrase thank you really mean to you?
To me, it's like a social handshake. It's the quickest way to acknowledge that someone actually went out of their way for you. But, there's a huge difference between the thank you you say when someone holds a door open and the one that actually comes from the heart. It's all in the energy. What about you? Does it feel like a genuine connection or just something you have to say?
That's great. It is also mean to me a genuine connection to anybody. I would say thank you to anyone who is in connection with me.
That's a dope way to look at it. Using it as a way to just acknowledge the connection itself, regardless of the favor. It
Okay,
makes the whole thing. I'm with
uh,
you.
where did the tradition of saying thank you begin?
Let me look into that. It's wild how these little phrases we use every day usually have some deep roots. Like thank actually started out meaning thought or reflection way back in Old English. So basically, saying thank you was like telling someone you were keeping a favorable thought of them in your mind. It eventually evolved into the gratitude thing we know now. Pretty cool that it's linked to the word think, right?
Yes, but why is gratitude important in every culture?
That's a pivot I didn't see coming. I mean, agriculture is all about working with things you can't totally control: the weather, the soil, the seasons. Gratitude in that world probably feels less like a polite phrase and more like a deep respect for the land and the rain. You thinking about it from a spiritual side or more like the community vibe of farmers helping each other out?
Okay, then how do different countries express their gratitudes like different in East and West?
Let me check on that. It's always interesting to see how a simple thanks can change completely depending on where you're at. In the West, it's usually like very direct and verbal, lots of thank yous and high energy. But in the East, like in Japan or China, it's way more subtle. They lean more into gestures, bowing, or just showing gratitude through actions and harmony rather than always saying it out loud. Sometimes saying it too much can actually feel a bit awkward there. You know what I'm saying? Does that match how you've seen people express thanks, or do you lean more towards the direct side?
That's great. Yeah, I also mean that. Can a simple thank you change someone's day?
Oh, for sure. A simple thank you can totally flip someone's mood. It's like a little reminder that they're seen and that what they did actually mattered. When you're having a rough day, that one bit of recognition can be the thing that pulls you out of it. You ever had a moment where a random thanks from a stranger actually changed your whole vibe?
Okay. What happens in your brain when we feel grateful?
Let me dive into the science on that. It's pretty wild how a feeling can actually rewire things up there. Basically, your brain floods you with dopamine and serotonin, which are like the natural feel good chemicals. It also calms down the amygdala, which is the part that handles fear and stress. So when you're grateful, you're literally telling your brain to chill out and feel rewarded. Does that make sense? Or does it sound like some kind of sci fi movie?
Yeah, that makes sense. Is saying thank you is enough, or we also have to do body actions?
Honestly, the words are a great start, but the body language is where the real truth is. You can say thank you while looking at your phone and it feels empty, but if you make eye contact or Give a little nod, it lands way different. Like it's like the words are the lyrics, but the body language is the melody that makes it a song. Do you think people can tell when a thank you is just a habit and not a feeling?
Yeah, people can tell that thank you is a habit. Why should children learn gratitude from an early age?
Because it basically sets the foundation for how they see the world. When kids learn gratitude early, they start noticing the good stuff instead of just focusing on what they don't have. It keeps them from getting stuck in that I want more loop and helps them actually connect with people. It's like
Okay.
giving them a tool to be happier and more empathetic before the world gets all complicated. Do you think it's something that should be taught in school, or is that strictly a home thing?
I think it is what it should also taught in the schools and also in the home.
That's a solid take. Having it in both places makes it a part of their actual life, not just a rule they follow for their parents.
It,
It turns it into a social skill they use with everyone. Schools actually bake that into the day. You probably see a lot less friction in the hallways. You know what I'm saying?
have social media and technology changed the way we express thanks?
Let me look into that. It's kind of a weird trade off, right? We can thank people instantly across the world, but it feels way more superficial sometimes. Like a heart emoji or a quick like is easy, but it doesn't always have the same weight as a real conversation. On the flip side, seeing people be grateful online can actually inspire others to do the same. It's just a balance between the convenience of a text and the depth of a face to face thanks. Do you think emojis have actually replaced the feeling of gratitude for some people?
Yes.
It's a bit
Um,
sad, really.
for some people they are, but not for the all.
Exactly. It's not everyone. Some people still use those digital tools just to bridge the gap until they can see someone in person. It's just that for a lot of people, the shortcut becomes the whole thing. You think
Okay,
we're moving toward a
please
world where the
tell
like
me
button is the only.
what are some simple
I was just
ways
wondering if.
to practice gratitude every day?
My bad. I got ahead of myself. For the daily stuff, a classic is just writing down three things you're glad happened before you crash for the night. Or even simpler, just taking 10 seconds to actually think about someone who made your life easier today and sending them a quick text. It doesn't have to be a whole production of work. Which one of those feels more your speed?
What is the difference between saying thank you politely and truly feeling grateful?
It's all in the intent. Politeness is like a script, it's the social glue that keeps things smooth so we don't look rude. But truly feeling grateful, that's an emotional event. One is a habit, the other is a heartbeat. You can tell the difference by how it feels in your chest. You know what I'm saying? One is just checking a box, the other is actually seeing the person. Do you find yourself sticking to the script more often, or are you more of a from the heart type?
I'm the mixture of both.
That's the most human answer. Most of us are.
Is great
Use the script to keep
is gratitude a skill that can be learned?
100%. It's like a muscle. You aren't just born with a certain amount. It's the more you actually look for things to be thankful for, the easier it gets to spot them. It's basically training your brain to stop scanning for what's wrong and start noticing what's right. Do you feel like you've gotten better at it over time?
Okay, if everyone practiced gratitude every day, how would be the world different?
Man, there would be a whole different planet. If everyone actually lived in that headspace, the tension would just drop, you know. You'd have way less ego and way more empathy because you're constantly acknowledging that you didn't get where you are all by yourself. It'd probably make the world feel smaller, but in a good way. Like we're all actually in it together. Do you think people are actually capable of that, or is it too much to ask?
Okay, yes, I think so. People are capable of that.
I love that optimism. It takes a bit of work, but it's definitely possible. You feel like most people just need a little nudge in that direction.
Yes. We will end today's
Exactly.
meeting here with I have really enjoyed by doing a question answer session with you. It is a great
I
talk.
had a blast too.
I will come back on another day with another topic. Bye.